Welcome to Day 7 of the International Aerospace Expo. Today we're going to be looking at MISC, which is a manufacturer that specializes in creating ships that are a blend of Xi'an and human-fused technology. Let's dive right into looking at the Prospector, which is being displayed front and center for us right over here. The Prospector is not only going to be your introduction to mining gameplay mechanics, it's also going to be the only available mining ship for now. At least that is until a medium mining option is added to the roster of ships and/or the Orion ends up coming online. But for now, we just have this ship to rely on when it comes to mining. The cockpit view is amazingly uncluttered and open, offering a full panoramic view of the surrounding area. It also comes equipped to fully cater to a single player with an onboard spawn point, internal access to components, and washroom facilities, which is going to be more important once the base level of survival mechanics starts to come online. Across the way we have the Reliant Core, which is the base model of this ship. It's also officially considered to be one of the starter ships along with the Aurora and the Mustang. It's offered with a game package, and like the other starter ships, it's a permanent addition to the pledge store. It is more expensive than the other starter ships are, and is currently going through a rework, which I was kinda hoping to be getting a glimpse of here at the show. Much like with the Prospector, the Core has one of the best cockpit views and one of the most unique cockpit designs in the game. The Xi'an influence becomes obvious once you transition the ship from the horizontal base landing mode into its vertical orientated flight mode. There are 3 more variants of the Core, including a reporter variant called the Mako, a light science vessel called the Sen, and a fighter variant called the Tana. And down and over here we have the Razor series, which is one of my personal favorites. It comes with 2 size 2 guns and a pair of size 1 missiles, which is impressive for a racing ship, and is going to provide options down the line once we're able to swap out missiles for things like rocket pods or other things like extended fuel tanks. All of the Razors have a unique method of scooping fuel, which is done directly through a specialized form of Xi'an technology that allows its intakes to be spread out amongst the surface of its skin. Another plus for this ship is that most of the other ships of its size have had their fuel scoops removed, so, bonus. The Razor with the blue paint job is the standard model, which is the most rounded out of the 3 when it comes to its statistics. The Razor EX is the stealth variant, which has a lower signature and unique loadout. The Razor LX is the luxury model, which has a slightly faster top speed. That comes at the cost of a slight reduction to its maneuverability. Alright, let's move over to the Freelancers. Oh, sorry, Freelancer. There's only one here on display. The Freelancer has been described as a giant tube that you can fit cargo in. And it's also been referred to by a number of other nicknames that decorum prevents me from repeating right now. It's dependable, fuel efficient, heavily shielded, well armed, and it's still being labeled as the largest ship that's going to be able to go through the smallest jump point. It also has 3 additional variants that I was hoping to see here on the showroom floor. Namely the Dur, the MISC, and the Max. The Dur is the Explorer variant of the Freelancer series. It sacrifices cargo capacity for an extended fuel tank. It has a bigger jump drive than the other models, so it can travel out further distances than they can. The MISC also sacrifices cargo capacity, but in this case is to accommodate for a buttload of missiles, both externally and internally. And the Max is a Freelancer that has literally double the cargo space. It's as if 2 of the standard Freelancer hulls were fused together to make one giant large open space in the back. Lastly, we have the Starfarer and Starfarer Gemini, both of which specialize in heavy refueling. And I have no idea why my character is having so much trouble getting up this ramp. For real, this is kind of new. Jeez, it's like walking on flypaper. Okay, made it. I'll take you on a quick walkthrough of this ship that starts from the rear hangar and goes directly up to the bridge without any detours. This is just for people who haven't done this before. Mainly this is because it's really easy to get lost inside of this thing, especially if this is your first time being inside of it. The interior space has been described more as an FPS level than it is a well thought out functional piece of space. And both of the ships have the same interior, so going through one is just like going through the other as well. The Starfarer Gemini is the military variant. It sacrifices maneuverability for reinforced armor, and includes an optional missile pod that can be swapped out for the fuel intake that's located on the nose. The turrets are also each a size larger than they are in the standard Starfarer. Well, that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow's expo is going to focus on Consolidated Outlands, Tumbril, Crusader, Kruger, and Argo Astronomics. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and take care, everyone. I'm Law of the West, signing off.